Hi, in this video I will be going over the work that I did for the Entrepreneurial Collective at Conestoga College. I implemented their marketing impact dashboards. What the Entrepreneurial Collective is, basically, it's a service at Conestoga which deals with the Venture Lab, which is a service for people who want to start their own businesses, the Gig Lab, which is a service for freelance workers, and Sales Lab, which is responsible for technology sales. Now, so Venture Lab, all of these different labs have different coaches who are responsible for their running of the lab, and so each of them would look at the different programs, campus locations, and the sources of where people heard about them from. So the program list is basically all of the programs offered at Conestoga. So what I did was I web scraped this page and got the program information. Basically, taking this data set, and then I loaded it into Excel, and then cleaned up the data set, and then put it into Power BI. So from this web scrape, I designed a form in Microsoft Form, and that form is basically unifies all of these labs into one form, and that form basically the output of that form is used to generate the visual. So over here it sorts it by the top 50, but you can look at individual. So you can see the data points as a table for all of the programs. Conestoga has 10 campuses in various cities, and the data set basically goes back all the way to 2019 in the different terms of fall, spring, and winter. So let's deselect everything and just pick. Let's pick something more recent. Let's pick fall of 20. Let's pick spring of 2022. So in this specific cohort, we had 40 applicants from the Doon campus. We had 4 from Cambridge, 7 from Waterloo, and 11 from downtown Kitchener. Kitchener downtown, sorry. Then what we can do is let's just look at, let's pick something else. Let's pick these 2 years, and let's say we ran ads on LinkedIn, for example, or other social media platforms. What we could do is we could measure the impact of the advertising mapped onto all of the different programs and the campus locations. Now, so this is one place where you can ask different questions to the visualization, and it will give you good responses. So other aspects of the employment was basically to talk to the IT team and to figure out how this would be implemented. So this was one of the first initiatives to actually attempt something in data visualization at the college. There might be other internal teams who might have done it, but this was novel back then. What else? A portion of so after I did the web scraping, there was some data cleaning stuff in Visual Basics. So writing macros in Visual Basics. That was another aspect of it. All of the forms data was basically collected, and there's a SharePoint site for it, where all of the prior year data is stored, and it's organized nicely and stuff like that. So this basically gets used by by my manager, who's the director of the collective, and then this data gets used for reporting in the end of year report for the directors. There's a meeting or something that happens. So yeah. Also the individual coaches can kind of see where the individual coaches kind of see okay, are we advertising are we exploring different avenues to reach everyone at Conestoga across all the different campuses and all the different programs. So yeah, I hope so this is kind of a comprehensive look at the whole project, not project, my deliverable basically. Thank you. So this is the recommendation that my manager gave me.